Okay, now I'll do a little video going back. Apparently this house was owned by somebody who now lives in Paris, and they redid the deck. They added on that room downstairs. They did that. I found out that from the neighbor up here. So it's, it's really a sweet property, and they bought that lot next door, which I guess is, makes up the acre, which, creates and they put a new roof on it. So it's got all the buttons and dials. So I'll reset this. Let's see. And I'm going to take a video going back here. It's my friend next door here that's doing a controlled burn. Okay. So she said it's, what'd she say it was? 7.5 miles and 12 minutes to Broad Street. And she, like I say, she lives here. And if you have to go out Pasquale in the winter because of the snow on this grade right here, then it takes 15 minutes. So right now I'm just going to do a little time and distance back myself, just so you get the flow of it. Actually, where I live, of course my wife lives on the 5 acres with the dogs and stays up all night. So since I've been in real estate, I have my little place up here that's off of this road, Quaker Hill Cross. So you do get the snow up here, and of course anywhere up here, if you're looking at Lake Lane 2, you're going to have the same amount of snow. But every season's different. This season we got a lot of snow and a lot of rain. Some years very little of both. Lovely homes along here. Some of them 6 to 100, 800, a million, because they have a long range view out there. To the right over the canyon. Guess I could have been showing some of those houses, but I'd be kind of looking out the side. Anyway. Oh, that's right. I live back there. Here's one for sale. It's like 800,000. Oh no, I'm still down here further. Yeah, I guess there's 2 homes for sale along here. That one's 8 and this one's like 769 down here. I think I'm right around the corner here. Anyway, I'm so used to coming here at night that during the day it's like, hello, where do I live? So Quaker Hill Cross, this comes down here to Red Dog Road. You take a right and that takes you right into Boulder Street, and then you're go over 49 and that's Boulder. It turns into Broad, and that's where downtown is, National Hotel and everything. Here's that one that's 769 range. need to let this go all the way. I've been 2.4 miles in 3.4 minutes. And shortly up here, we'll run into Red Dog, where it takes a turn up here on the left. Beautiful day here. Excuse me. So here's Red Dog with the stop sign here. Red Dog in the morning. I guess the sailor doesn't take morning. Anyway. So now we're going down. So what else on that house I could say while I'm driving, if you're still listening to this? The lady or the couple that own it are living in Paris now. They had that, not real long, but they made quite a few improvements. Redid the deck, built on that room downstairs. Of course, added the... It's probably the reason why it looks so clean and tasteful is because it hasn't been used much. And the only thing on these houses in the winter, you either have to leave some heat on a little, or or whatever, you've got to winterize them if you're not coming up for extended periods of time. But because it doesn't really get that much colder than down below, because I live up that way, up there. It's just that you will colder temperatures and more snow. And you just don't want pipes to break or anything. But winterizing isn't a big deal. But then again, if you come up on occasions, you wouldn't have to do it. You just leave the heat on a little. It's better to leave the heat on a little anyway. This cold isn't good on a house. It does have those two nice wood stoves. Right now we're 4.4 miles in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Except on my phone it says almost a minute later, because I probably started this trip odometer after I started the video. And I probably am not the slowest one coming down the hill either. Although I'm about 40 miles an hour, which I should slow down now, because up here at the cemetery they want you to slow down and make peace with everybody at 25. Marble Orchard. Daffodil Hill. This one, the upcoming cars are supposed to turn their signal on because they could go straight here or turn right, but most of them forget and don't do it. Now we're into Boulder, but this is the residential area leading in, of course, to Nevada City. Not much for sale in Nevada City now. There's one up here, this one of Lee Goods, but it kind of sits down off the road down there, so it hasn't sold. This one sold for $169,000. It wasn't finished, and it's right on the road, but they actually finished it off very nicely. So we come up to the stop sign here, and we're hop, skip, and a jump to 49 and Broad Street. not sure. She said 7.5. I've got 5.6 here. And 8.5 minutes. So like I say, I'm maybe a minute off here, or let's see, 8. Yeah, I'm a minute off on the video. So you could add a minute, but right here with my speediness, it's 9 minutes and 5.7 miles. So make it 6 at the most. You'd be on line. Here's my office over here, and here's the National Hotel. So it's not far up there. Okay.